What's going on here at the family? I go by here after Ous. Before we take off man, bring it back, hit that like, comment, subscribe, comment a video down below if you want me to react to it, not react to it, alright? This channel is not only to increase your Iman/Deen, but it's also to increase my Iman/Deen. Without further ado, like this video and let's get to it. Let's go.
Hearts, and that's how Allah designed us. A true believer seeks the moment to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the best time in their life, in their existence. That's the time they look forward to. Because if you ask, what is the eye created for? The eye is created to capture images and send them to your brain where you can interpret them and understand them. What are the ears made for? The ears are made to capture those sounds and interpret them and understand them and maybe enjoy them. What is the tongue created for? It created for this kind of movement, that it helps you to express meanings in your mind, express them in the form of language. And this is why speech, every organ that you use in your body, if you use it for what it was created for, there's a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. And there's an urge in your tongue to speak. There's an urge in your eye to see. You want to see beautiful things. You want to capture beautiful scenery. Your ears want to hear beautiful things, because when you use what is created for what it was created for, there is joy, there is harmony, there is beauty. The mind is created for what? For processing information, for thinking logically and rationally. And that's why when you use your mind to solve puzzles, when you use your mind to understand something you don't understand, when you use your mind to learn a new language or to get some kind of new knowledge, you are actually giving your brain so much pleasure. This is why we enjoy learning and reading. The physical body is designed for it to move around and to do things and to make things. So when you use your body for what it was created for, you experience this joy and this fulfillment in your body, and you feel the health in your body. Actually, your body pushes you to do something. When you are healthy, you can't sit still. You find the energy to move. That's your body seeking to do what it was created for. That's all physical stuff. What is the heart created for? What is the heart created for? It was created for one thing. The heart was created for one thing: to love Allah. And that's the meaning of worship. So when the heart seeks the love of Allah, it seeks the nearness to Allah, anything that brings it closer to Allah, anything that connects it to Allah, anything that reminds it of Allah, anything that puts its attention on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the heart looks forward to it. It enjoys it and it seeks it. And that's why a person who does not give themselves the luxury of remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, contemplating the whole concept of divinity and the relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the person who deprive themselves of reading the words of Allah and trying to understand their meanings, they are depriving their heart of what it was created for. So they give the heart so much pain, and when they do this, they try to medicate it. And they medicate that by keeping the heart busy with the love of something or someone else. And it's exactly like when they're starving and their body seeks nutrition and food, and they give their body junk food. We're giving our heart junk food by loving other things and other persons other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We're depriving our hearts, but the reason we don't feel it is that we're intoxicated with this world. We're intoxicated, we're busy, we keep ourselves busy. That's the reason why sometimes a person cannot sit by themselves. They cannot think by themselves. They can't have 5 minutes to themselves. Why? Because they know their heart is going to blame them, is going to roast them. So they feel this sense of void and they want to run away. So they call someone, or they start checking their social media, or they look for a movie to watch, or for a game to play, or a match to watch, or something to do. And they want to go out and spend time with friends, but not spend 5 minutes by themselves, because they know there's a dark place inside that they have made when they have neglected the rights of their heart. So the heart is designed for Allah, to love Allah. And the heart feels sweetness and real happiness when it is the closest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in this world, and this is something that was said by many of the tabi'een, they said, مساكين أهل الدنيا خرجوا منها وما ذاقوا أطيب ما فيها. They say, poor are the people of this world, poor are the people of this dunya. People are attached to this world. They have lived through this world and then they departed it while having missed out on the sweetest thing in it. And the person was asked, وَمَا أَطْيَبُ مَا فِيهَا? They said, مَعْرِفَةُ اللَّهِ وَمَحَبَّتُهُ وَالْأُنْسُ بِهِ وَالشَّوْقُ إِلَى لِقَائِهِ. He said the sweetest thing in this world is knowing Allah. Knowing Allah. Loving Him. Enjoying His closeness, His nearness, His presence. And longing to meet Him. Longing to meet Him on the day of judgment. That's the sweetest thing. That's why the Prophet ﷺ, he said, جُعِلَتْ قُرَّةُ عَيْنِي فِي الصَّلَاةِ. He said the sweetness of the coolness of my heart, the sweetness of my soul is in the prayer. Why? Because in the prayer you're in a direct meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You're the closest. The Prophet ﷺ said, أَقْرَبُ مَا يَكُونُ الْعَبْدُ مِنْ رَبِّهِ وَهُوَ سَاجِدٌ. The closest a person is to Allah when they are in sujood. You're making a sajda, you're the closest to Allah. And if you don't feel it, you're not praying properly. Your heart feels that. It's a spiritual nearness, which is real. It's more real than physical nearness. And that's why in your heart there is a place that if you tap into it, and if you allow yourself to contemplate the whole notion of your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you would come to a moment where you feel you know Allah more than you know yourself. You know Him. You experience His presence and His closeness. That's in your heart. The Quran, that's what the Quran does. When you read it with your heart, that's what the Quran does. Because these are the words of Allah. You reach a point where you truly turn to Allah. You say, I know you. I just know you more than I know anyone else. And you don't know where that knowing comes from. It's Allah's gift to you. It's Allah's secret in your heart. That's what the heart seeks. It seeks to get more of that. That's why the Prophet ﷺ used to pray most of the night. And Aisha radiallahu anha tells him, Ya Rasulullah, lima taf'alu dhalik, wa qad ghafara Allahu laka ma taqaddama min dhanbika wa ma ta'akhkhar. Messenger of Allah, why do you do all of this? Allah's forgiven. Allah's given you complete forgiveness. Why do you do this? His heels used to crack and bleed. And he would say, Aisha, afala akunu abdan shakura. Aisha, don't you want me to be a thankful servant? I want to be thankful to Allah. I want to connect to Allah. I want to be with Allah. That's why the scholars, Shaykh al-Islam Taymiyyah, he says that a person who truly finds al-uns billah, enjoying the presence of Allah, you become hooked. He says a person who does that cannot enjoy the company of humans. Everything becomes a distraction from Allah. That doesn't mean these people don't develop a social life. They do develop, because part of their relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to be at the service of the creation of Allah. They know that's one of the biggest highways to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But they do it for Allah, not for the people. And that gives them a deeper and more profound form of socialization. So that's what the heart seeks. So it is narrated in Sahih Muslim from Suhaib al-Rumi radiyallahu anhu, and Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Hereafter family, let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section, man. I took a couple notes during that video and I want to share some with you, man. One of the takeaways I got from the video is pretty much like being closest to Allah is being a service to others. Pretty much that means you helping other people out, you helping other brothers out. It's like, or you helping other sisters out. If someone needs help learning Arabic, or if someone needs help on knowledge, like if I say something wrong in the video and then you correct me, or if you let me know a verse in the comment section, that's all being a service to others. And this is a platform. On this platform, we help each other. HereAfter family is literally a big family. We come together to help each other grow in Iman and grow in faith. And also, on this channel, we don't discriminate. We respect all other religions. Because in Surah Al-Baqarah, they said, if you follow any of the 3 original Abrahamic religions, you are granted paradise only if you believe in the oneness of Allah. They said something along these lines in Surah Al-Baqarah. So, we gotta believe in the oneness of Allah. I don't care what religion you're in. I'm here to learn. You're here to learn. We're here to grow. Get this information every day. And also, they talked about a healthy person wants to be physically active. That is very true. I worked out this morning. As you can see, I'm a little sweaty, but you know I had to get to the goals. Yes, all this stuff on earth is really good. You know, staying in good health, this and that. But the deeper thing we have to think about is how people are intoxicating their own bodies. They're intoxicating their hearts, and their hearts are in so much pain. They self-medicate their hearts through being on their phone, listening to music. They can't even spend 5 minutes alone. If you can spend 5 minutes alone by yourself in true darkness, you get to listen to your own thoughts. A lot of people don't want to be with their own thoughts because they're going to realize they're going to feel guilty. And sometimes being with your own thoughts are the best thing to do. I'm going to try to practice this more in the car. I'm going to just try to be with my own thoughts and be in tune with myself. And the sweetest thing on last point I got from this video, the sweetest thing on this earth is loving Allah. When you love Allah and you get closer to Allah, you won't be worried about what's happening here. You won't be worried about what's happening there. You'll be focused on Allah, and you'll keep all negative temptations out of your life. So HereAfter family, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for coming back, running it up with your boy. We out, and guys, stay tuned. Another video dropping tomorrow. I drop videos every day. I'm grinding, man. This is our season. HereAfter family, we're going straight to the top. Let's go. Let's create this platform. Let's be good in this ummah. Let's create ties within this ummah. Ous out. Peace.